the show. And so we are not doing much more talks today because we are far behind time. Let me introduce them to you right now, and then we'll come back and join the conversation. So, gentlemen, welcome to the studio. Ed Morat.
Thank you.
Second time coming.
Yeah, sure.
Nice one, nice one. Nice meeting
finally.
you. Yeah, finally, we are on.
Sure.
Your opening remarks before we set up on today. Agenda.
As you said earlier, we are here to discuss or talk about sports. So as we've come, we should expect the best from Caywisetv, the sports jet.
Exactly.
You understand? So we are here for them. They are the reason why we are here.
Okay.
And we are going to give them the best.
Nice one. The spirit is charged. You understand? Well, Spiker. Charlie, Spiker. I know off air you've been saying a lot of things. Off air you've been saying a lot of things. This man told me that right after the exits, we should come and stage a show right now. We should come.
Oh, serious.
Spiker, I mean, do you have calm heart now, or still boiling?
No, it's not boiling. 72 hours now. And we are all calm now.
Okay, I mean,
since they slipped into the country without telling anyone.
Nice one. Yeah. So your opening remarks on today's show. I mean, any breaking news or whatever that you have.
Guys, I mean, today we are going to talk about sports, and also we are going to focus more, and it should be like more or less like a solution to help Ghana Blasters.
Yes,
so
yes.
Viewers expect nothing but the best of show.
Nice one. So. You can join the conversation on Facebook on Caywisetv. Leave your comment there and share across other networks. We'll have time to read them for you. Or you can also give us a message on the WhatsApp line on 0540-310597. 0540-310597. When it comes, I'll read them for you as and when the show goes on. Okay. Then let's take some fixtures across Europe. We'll come home and then talk about the Ghana Premier League and then the Afcon proper, what went wrong and what have been said in the media space. You might have heard a lot of things, and the latest on Coach Milovan Rajevac after meeting the sports ministry. I'm talking about the GFA leadership. So we'll come back and talk about that, okay? But let's go to the fixtures in the English Premiership for this weekend. Aston Villa today will play Everton away, so they will play away to Everton, and then Brentford at 3 p.m. will also play Wolves. Leeds will come up against Newcastle. Manchester United, who are also having some patchy form, will also play West Ham United, and Southampton will come up against Everflying and runaway league leaders Man City at 5:30 p.m. today. Tomorrow, Arsenal will play Burnley. Crystal Palace will come up against Liverpool. Leicester against Brighton. And then, big game for the weekend in the English Premiership is Chelsea against Conte's Tottenham Hotspur. Away from that, in the Bundesliga, you have Leverkusen at 2:30 p.m. today playing FC Augsburg. Wise will be putting that on the screen for you to see. Gritterfield will play Mainz 05. At the same time, TSG Hoffenheim will also come up against FC Union Berlin. Mönchengladbach will welcome FC Union Berlin. So let me take it again. TSG Hoffenheim will play Dortmund rather, and then Bochum against Cologne. Tomorrow, Leipzig will play Wolfsburg, and then Hertha Berlin against FC Bayern in that setting. In Italy, we have Genoa against Udinese today. Inter Milan against Venezia. Lazio will come against Atalanta, and also Cagliari Calcio will play against Fiorentina. Napoli will play Salernitana. Spezia will come up against Sampdoria, and then Torino will play Sassuolo. Empoli against AS Roma, and then AC Milan against Juventus in the Serie A. We go to France, and then the French League Champagne, we have Brest against Lille, Lens against Marseille. All these games are today, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. And then tomorrow, Metz will come up against Nice, OGC Nice. Angers will play Troyes. Bordeaux against Strasbourg. Clermont-Foot against Rennes. And then Nantes against Lorient. Montpellier will come up against Monaco. And then PSG will play Reims. Though that is the nature of pairings of the teams across the top 5 leagues in the world or in Europe. Okay, so that is what we have. We'll be having just two minutes on this, and then we move. Let me start with Eddie Morat, who works with the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. He's here. Morat, I mean, you've gone through the fixtures. Anyone to pick up? I mean,
well, with the fixtures today, we are going to see Manchester United against
United.
West Ham.
Yeah,
we all know what has been happening to Manchester United.
In the middle, they suffered, right?
They won. They suffered, but they won against Brentford.
Okay,
like 3 goals to 1. But
good.
After the game, there was an issue between the coach and Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, he was taken away, or he was subbed on the 71 minutes, 71st minute, and then he had that kind of argument with the coach that why was he subbed out. But you see, he was angry, and we know Cristiano Ronaldo, especially when it's getting tough, he would like to score, especially when the goal has not come yet and you are taking him off the pitch. Now the coach actually explained to him that, you see, you are a very good player, you are one of the top players or the best player we have in the world, but you are a player as at now, and I am the coach, so I take decision for the team, not for one person. And he explained the reason why Ronaldo was out of the game. Because remember, they played against Aston Villa and they were leading by 2-0. And at 77th minute or so, Aston Villa came back to equalize all the goals. So this gave some experience to the coach, and he just decided to sub Cristiano Ronaldo off against Brentford. And I mean, they got 3-1 and they won. They got the 3 points. So I think it's a good thing for. But people were saying that why should the coach explain something to Cristiano Ronaldo, because if you explain that, means you are not a leader. But you have to understand, Cristiano Ronaldo has egos.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to let him understand the reason why you do something. So going against West Ham, their win against Brentford is going to give them a lot of confidence to play against West Ham, because the more you win, the more your confidence build up. Exactly. So although West Ham is going to give them a tough time, because West Ham, we've not seen them actually in the game like that.
At a point in time along the way, they were too.
Yes.
They were too strong for some.
They were too strong, and then they fell off. You don't know what happened, but being coached by a former coach, Moyes, you understand. So this game is going to be a difficult and a tough game for Manchester United. But I'm just hoping, although against supporters union we have a lot, but I'm just hoping Manchester United will go through with this one, and I'm expecting a lot of work from them. And then
your Chelsea.
Yes, I can't go away without talking about Chelsea. You know, we've played almost or about 11 games or more than 11 games. We've won only 3. The rest are draw. I don't know what you are using the draw for. But against Tottenham Hotspur, Brighton, it was 1-1, and there are a lot of issues in the team right now. That is in Chelsea, which the coach needs to talk about, because playing against Tottenham, who are now coming up, they are trying to make a name. Conte is trying to get the team together to get the goals for the team, to get the point for the team, and now you come to play against Chelsea, his former team. They will try their best, because you beat them during the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup, home and away, and this time you come to meet him again in the Premier League. They will try their best to at least have a revenge of what they felt in the past. So it's going to be a difficult game, knowing that Chelsea are not having their two players, that is the important players in the team, the left back and the right back, in the person of Chilwell and then James. They are out. And if you look at Thomas Tuchel's team, he played a 3-4-3 system. And every 3-4-3 system, the most important players are your wing backs. Your left wing back and then your right wing back. Yes. You can see that with Antonio Conte when he was at Inter Milan. Exactly. And now Tuchel at Chelsea, playing the same system. And his top players, who are the most important players in the team, are out. Yeah. It's going to be a heavy blow. And we've seen the impact of the team, because we've not won a lot of games after the exit of these two players. When they were on top of their forms, they just got injured and they went off. Having Marcos Alonso in the team is not that. He can't do that. He can't give that much impact. We know we've got Kennedy in the team, all right, but Kennedy is now coming to join the team. We don't know how much he's going to offer the team. So it's going to be a tough game. Ziyech is not really happy in Chelsea. We've all heard about Lukaku, who has come out with a lot of interview. But yes, we are seeing what will happen. Midfield and all that. Although we have Kovacic, you can do a lot of work. But don't forget, Tottenham are coming in as underdogs, and they are going to try to prove a point to Chelsea. So this game is going to be difficult, but I'm still wishing Chelsea the best to win. In fact, we have to win this game.
Right, so that is Eddie Morat. That is his thoughts on the games this weekend. Spiker, I mean, is City winning the league already?
I think City right now, as it stands, Liverpool is also coming, and Liverpool has got, I think, 2 or 1 outstanding game to play.
Exactly.
If I may be correct, and the point gap is, I think, just 7 or 8 points between Liverpool. And
match your voice a bit for me.
And don't forget, Liverpool and City will play in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So for now, we shouldn't expect or say City has already run away with the league. Besides, it's going to be a difficult one, and the decider is going to be on these 2 teams. If they meet, they will decide on who is going to take the league.
Okay.
Guardiola, as we know, even though he's now on top of the Premier League, has more confidence that he will try and do his best. But I don't think City is focusing on the Premier League now, because they've got a Champions League to win, and that's the most
important thing for Pep Guardiola. Actually, they have opened 13 points lead on the league. Yes.
So I think for that one, should I say it's even a walk away.
Okay.
So I say if City are on top, nobody can beat them. We have seen this so many times, and we wish City, if they can really win this league, then congratulations to them in advance.
I think
I wish I can add this with the Liverpool game. You know, Liverpool playing against Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be a very difficult game for Liverpool. The reason is, we know that the top players in Liverpool, in the person of Sadio Mane and then Mohamed Salah, are now in the Afcon. And goal scoring is going to be a very difficult thing for Liverpool now. Although they have a person like Firmino, they have him there, they have Diego Jota, but how many times can Firmino give you the goals?
Yes.
Jota, how many can they give you? But if you look at the Liverpool team, the top scorer in the team is Mohamed Salah. He's no more. He's not around.
Yeah.
So going against Crystal Palace, who are now proving a point, or Patrick Vieira is trying to build a team to make things difficult for other teams to play with them. Now, Crystal Palace, they've got their Jordan Ayew back. They have the likes of, Zaha is not in the team anyway, but they have this young boy, the Chelsea loanee, Gallagher, in their team.
Chalobah.
Gallagher. Yeah, he's doing a wonderful work for, Crystal Palace. So they're going against Liverpool, or Liverpool meeting Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be a tough game for Liverpool, because they don't have 2 of their most important players in the team.
Yes.
So goal scoring is going to be a little bit difficult. But we are hoping that Diego Jota will come to rescue for the Liverpool team.
Make a point for that.
On the same Liverpool Crystal Palace game, he's talking about Liverpool not having their 2 centre forwards, which is Mane and Salah. Not forgetting that, yes, Ayew, because the Jordan Ayew, who has not really been an impact for Crystal Palace. And the guy we all know, Wilfred Zaha, is also in the CAF or Afcon playing for Côte d'Ivoire. And that's one also a big blow for Crystal Palace. And I think both players or both teams are now going to face their difficult times without these players.
Nice one.
But I think we could see, even with the presence of Thomas Partey in the Arsenal team recently in the EFL second leg round
against Liverpool.
Liverpool was able to beat them.
Yeah.
So I don't think Liverpool will see this match as anything.
It's a done deal for Liverpool. All right. So that is a spiker there for you. Okay. Soon we'll be moving away from Europe. Okay, because we are itching to talk Ghana football and what is happening. But quick one on this one, guys. Murat, you look at the Dembele issues at Barcelona wanting him away and all that, and then I don't know, is Barca doing the right thing? Because you look at Dembele, if you look at the front 3 for Barcelona, I mean, they are really lacking pacey wingers, and that is what is killing them ever since Neymar went or left Barcelona. They've not been able to replace. They brought in Coutinho, they brought in other players, but still not clicking. But here's the case that the player is always on injury. He's always on injury list. And I think the demands that they are demanding from Barcelona, per the monetary issues and financial issues, they've told him to leave the club?
Well, I think Dembele himself told the team he wants to leave. He told the team he wants to leave. And then the president of Barcelona, Laporta, right, he told the guy that, see, it's either you get a club within this January and leave, or you play for the team. That is the options they've given him. And we know how the La Liga works, you know. You have your offer, you go to the Spain, whoever, you just go and pay the money to them. They are the FA also. You pay the money to them, then if it's up to Federation. The same thing happened to Hazard. Newcastle went there, the offer they give to Hazard, you know, Real Madrid was asking of, is it 21 or 31 price? 34. And then they had the money to go and pay. Hazard said he won't leave, he won't go. So he stayed. And now Dembele, he has been linked to Chelsea anyway. Thomas Tuchel says he needs him.
And then Newcastle as well.
Yeah, if you get him, he's going to be a good addition to us, because we don't think it's going to be a lot of money in this. But Dembele out of Barcelona, he is the one who doesn't want to play, because I see that he can make a lot of impact. And sometimes some league is able to accept you, some is able to accept you. We've seen the likes of Hazard in Real Madrid. Dembele also, there a lot of injuries, even to the extent that
Coutinho not getting it.
You see what happened?
He moved to Bayern, he excelled. Now
you see that thing,
doing the thing at Newcastle,
Aston Villa, and he even scored against them. Was it Manchester United when they played the 2-2 draw?
Yes, against Manchester United.
Yeah, so you could see when Hazard went to Spain, they said he was competing with Dembele. Meanwhile, they brought him to compete with Messi. You know, the injuries. But I think he should leave. Yeah, he should get a club and leave Spain, because since it's not working for you. You just have to, because in painful case we say baby. So you just have to make a move.
My problem is before we all know that before a player moves to the next club, they call something which is medicals. So now how do they go with these medicals thing? Because you go on a medical, they'll tell you everything is fine, the weather conditions, the player can stand in and play. And later we hear that the player cannot feel the weather conditions, the player is going from injury one another to the other. You could see that in Real Madrid, when this guy from Tottenham, Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill left to
he left Tottenham for Madrid.
To Madrid. You could see we can even count the number of games
injuries,
the injuries he has gone through. And you see, some things, are they deceiving us, or is this that they need the player to play for them?
No. Okay, Morat.
I can't
understand that you sign a player, he goes through medicals and all that, but in no time the person gets injured. I understand your point.
You see, the thing is, I was looking at Hazard being injured, but whenever Hazard is called for national team or national duty,
he can play.
He can play very well.
All right, with the Belgian side. Murat, you wanted to say something?
With what he was saying, you know, every team and the kind of medical conditions they meet. Yeah. You see, some you may have let's say a headache, and in Ghana you can play with a headache.
Yeah. For us, those things are not problem for us.
You play, yes. But you can go to a certain country and just a slice at it.
Even bruises can let you.
They won't allow you to play. Yeah. So every team and their medical conditions that they meet. I think it might be there because.
But you see, he's saying it's a major concern. If you see a player like Dembele, he's injury prone, and if you're a team and going for him, you need to consider that. Even though if he's not injured and he's playing in his element, he can give you whatever performance that you want him to give you. But with injury, you ask yourself, to how extent can he go a full season without being on the sideline? You understand? That should be the issue to think about. But I think if you want to move on for like you said, La Liga, you don't do like the player wants to go and all that. If you meet the players, La Liga's buyout clause, you go and you pay to the federation. If the player accepts to play, he moves on. Just like that.
Just move.
Good. Right. So this particular game, we just mentioned it. AC Milan will come up against Juventus. It's a big game in Italy. Okay, Milan are third, and then Juve are fifth on the league log with some 50 points. it's not uninspiring for Juventus. Okay, they are becoming really old ladies in the Serie A. Okay, right. So we are coming home. We are coming home to discuss Ghana football. Okay, but we are still live on Facebook on Caywisetv. Caywisetv on Facebook. I know people have given us their comments there. We'll have time to read soon and very soon. So share for others to also get it, and then continue to leave your message there. In no time I'll be reading them for you before we go. And then also give us WhatsApp bars here on 0540-310597, 0540-310597. Now on to the Afcon. Okay, but before we delve into Ghana's story, let's look at after the group stage, the teams, the table, how they perform in the league, okay, or in the tournament. Wise will be putting that on the screen for you, because in Group A we saw Cameroon, right? Cameroon. Wise can display that on the screen for you. Cameroon, they were first, followed by Burkina Faso, then the rest there. So the three teams, I think it's only Sudan that could not qualify, but the rest of the team there, including Malawi, all qualified. Group B, you see everything on the screen. And then in Group C, that is where the living legends ourselves, we were. Okay, we were there. We went some. We added to the 23 team to make 24. Okay, and then we never got any 2 points. We got 1 point and exited, same as Algeria. But Algeria have been performing. Okay, so those of you making a comparison that even Algeria, the defending champions, have been eliminated, you got to revise your note and say it well. Okay, because they, even if they were losing, you could see a pattern of play in their games. Okay, so that is it. Wise will display all that on the show for you to see. Now, the news is that if you haven't heard, I can say to you that coach of the Black Stars, Coach Milovan Rajevac, has been sacked. Yes, after the leadership of the FA meeting the sports ministry, they brought up a lot of issues, discussing and explaining things to them, how things went. But after the deliberations and then the morning hours of Saturday today, the coach has been sacked. So we'll give him the compensation and whatever due him, then he goes. We'll come to that. Morat, Afcon. We were just hoping for the fifth title in 40 years. This is how it went. I don't know how you have also assessed the team, what you have to say. This is Afcon. We went and then we came home. The worst ever Afcon. We never had a single win. We came home with 1 point, with -2 goals.
I want to know the direction we want me to go now. Are we going to talk? Should we just base on the right now the performance of the team we are coming to look at?
We are looking at Ghana's performance at Afcon, but we can start from the preparation, how we started here. We went to Doha, and then in the tournament proper. But before you do that, I want Wise to play what's okay, you go on. I'll let Wise play what the president of the Ghana Football Association, Ketekriku, said about Coach Milo during his unveiling. But you go on. When the file is ready, you should signal me, and then we play. After that, we make our suggestions to them.
So you asked of the performance of the Black Stars.
I mean, you heard it. This is the show we went to portray. Yeah.
It was symbolic. Poor.
Let's start. Yeah.
Disgraceful.
Embarrassed.
Shame. Embarrassed. You can add adjectives. If you have what else, you can.
Yeah.
I've not ever since I started watching football, I've not seen a symbolic performance like this. A whole Black Stars. I've heard a lot of people saying Ghana, we don't have quality. We don't have the quality. We have. Even the team, although our list, the list or the squad we came out with, we had a little bit of issues with the squad because I want to build up from somewhere.
That is why we are here. You see, for fans will just be seeing the minor or the surface of it. Let's get into the details of the whole story.
Let me start from the call-up.
Good.
From Milo. Now, as a coach, when Ketokreku revealed the code to us, he told us that the coach has been following the team, so he knows the players. You called the players, and you were aware that a player like Wakasu was injured. Yes, you included him in the squad
to block somebody's space.
He was injured, and even if you should have qualified, yes, they wouldn't be able to play because he has been injured. He was in the squad.
Good. So that is
point number one.
First wrong thing.
Number two.
Because it is because of this that we'll base on to make our suggestions
for sure
on the show.
Because I'm building up. This is the
education. I mean, we should hit it at it.
Number two. Our keepers.
Good.
Someone like Atizigi. I don't know why we still call Atizigi in the Black Stars.
Good.
Because we've seen his performance.
Good.
Some silly mistakes he has been making. It's another thing. Three.
Today we are blending the English and the Twi. Okay, so
we will mix everywhere. Like if I know how to speak everywhere, we went everywhere.
Yes.
Number three, Philemon Bafo.
Very good.
A player has not been kicking football as a right back. Yes, he has not been kicking football. This guy has been called up since
6 times,
but yet still he has never been included in the squad on the pitch.
Match day.
But he's still there.
On match day.
That's a Philemon Bafo.
He was in Portugal doing trials.
Hold on.
We'll come there.
He was called in the team, went for camping, and he was called, as Henry was saying, called in the Black Stars. Yeah. He went to Portugal for trials.
Whilst his colleagues were in camp.
And he came back to join the team. That is number three.
Very good.
Number four.
I want those watching us, okay? I want you to, be following this analysis and follow the show. You understand what we are talking about. Of course, we all love the Black Stars and we want the betterment. If you could remember, and if you're following this particular show, I've been the number one optimistic person. I kept saying we are going to deliver. But
see, on the more serious note, people who say they don't follow Black Stars,
they do.
Secretly, they will call you.
Even pastors and religious leaders, all of them do. After the exit, they are making analysis.
They are hiding behind doors.
You understand?
They will call you. What was the score? If you don't like the team, will you say?
I'm giving you time.
The team.
I'm giving you time.
Number four.
Let's build up, okay?
A person like Kudus Mohammed.
Good.
The Ayas club or the coach of Ayas told you the guy is not available. Who did you know that Kudus was not available because he was injured?
Yeah.
But we had our coach insisting and telling us that the guy will join the team because they are following him. Ketokreku, the GFA president, also told us the same thing, that he will join the team. Henry Asante, the PRO for GFA, also came out saying the same thing. But we, the journalists of football, the football journalists, we all knew
the guy could not play.
The guy would not play. The coach told us he can't come.
So the question is, don't they have certain mentality or certain idea concerning it? Because GFA president, the spokesperson, and the coach, they were singing one song concerning this Kudus issue. They were telling us he will come.
He will come.
Meanwhile, we knew that he will not come.
We outsiders knew he wouldn't come. So that is the fourth. Number five.
Good.
Our striking department. See, we've complained about strikers here and there. We've used the same strikers over and over again. So if you're a coach and we are calling players and you've called strikers among the players, what are you supposed to do? Use them. Now, this is the squad of the Black Stars. Now, let's go to the performance at Afcon. Beginning with, let's start. Which team did we play first?
We played Morocco.
In the Morocco game, if you...
Continue. You see, we need to hit it right.
In the Morocco game,
get the right things done.
If you watch the game very carefully, Ghana was not having any pattern of play. The only thing we did was to play floating football. In 2010, that was the start of play.
Pattern of play means you are following system. I mean,
a system.
You have one. You see, okay, you move on. Well, see, I'll share my ideas.
We had players floating the in this age who plays floating football. Mourinho has even stopped that game. We know Mourinho to be that typical style of coach.
Defensive
when you have
game,
a striker,
yes, exactly.
You, the coach, know we don't have a striker. Well, I will come to the coach. Let me start with the performance. No style of play. We just played the ball anyhow, and we played. I think the first game that was when we played Jordan as was it a
winger?
No, that was the second game.
In the second game, we play him on the wings.
The first game was when he was striking.
Yes.
We didn't see any hard work of Jordan. We didn't see any kind of commitment of Jordan as a striker. We all know Jordan was playing behind Asamoah when Asamoah was in the team. He was helping Asamoah and he will come off to come and score 1 or 2 goals. But here you are the main striker and you are still not seeing your hard working as a striker. He was not playing anything, and instead of the coach to make a substitution, Milo have Andy Yadom on the bench. We don't know, Rich Wachi Yadom on the bench. We had Maswa Abekwe, the Olympics striker, on the bench. You had there was Benjamin Tete on the bench. Yes, you kept playing Jordan Ayew while he was not even seen or he was not performing well. 2, our our right back. Was it the Morocco game he got injured?
Yes, I think
the guy got injured. Instead of the coach to make substitutions, he didn't. Meanwhile, we have Philemon Bafo as a right back in the team.
And here is the case: CAF has given you 3 window chances to make substitutions.
To make substitutions. We played the game to when we conceded the first goal. That was about 80-something minutes.
Yeah.
And you brought in, was it 2 attackers into the team as a coach? What were you thinking?
You see, you are reminding me of is it in Ghana where we had this election? I think there was a runoff, and in Kufuor, after everything, he wasn't the thing. There was this thing like that, and then they wanted to. I think what happened was that when MPP didn't get it, all of a sudden there was a U-turn to make some reduction in fuel, whatever, and then Ghanaians voted against them. Yes, it was something like that.
So I don't know what was going on. There are a lot of issues. We are Serbian, so the performance against Morocco, it was our silly mistake that made us concede it, because we have to be attentive to the game, and we were not. Kudo, Jiku and then Amate, they played very well.
Great.
They played, and Baba Idris, we played very well. Now our second game, the first game they were poor. We were very poor. We didn't play anything.
Yeah.
Second game, Gabon. You know Aubameyang was going to play. Now listen to the tactics of the coach. We were in the Gabon game. We played Jordan as a winger, right? And we were playing which formations were we playing?
I think 4-4-2.
4-4-2, where we had Jordan. The reason why we were playing those kind of 4-4-2 was because we were trying to contain this Aubameyang with his pace and other stuffs. So the tactics of the coach was... They are
on the field and then off the field.
You see. And in the squad, when on the day of football, because the coach of Gabon told us that Aubameyang, they are all available. But on the day of the game, Aubameyang was not available.
Very good.
He was not there. So now, what as a coach, what are you? Because you set up your team because of Aubameyang. According to Aubameyang is the deadly striker. We know him. Yeah. You see, according to what you heard, and now he is not in the team. So what are you supposed to do as a coach?
By default settings, you need to go and make changes.
Make changes.
Exactly.
Tactically, how are you going to play? Make changes.
Tactically, Milo is not there.
Big up to Jordan Ayew.
Not
Jordan. They have a lot of issues. But Dele Ayew, he got the first goal for us.
I mean, that was individual brilliance.
How he controlled the ball to strike. In fact, the pass was from Partey. Yeah. I think it was a very good ball. Yeah. The way Henry is wearing out.
Easy. Hold your peace. I want you. We'll tackle the issue one after the other. Henry, you come right now. Let me make mention for those who are watching us right now. People have sent in their message and all that. Elijah Baba Jagu. I don't know whether you are watching us from Nigeria or here in Ghana. Very impressive. I'm watching from Northern GH. Okay, so all the way from North. Okay. Good afternoon to all the Northerners. Thanks for watching. And then share. Okay, share. This one is 6 cents and more. You guys don't stick to your time. Why? Charlie?
Technical issues.
You know, we go make amends. Okay, make no worry, cry. We know. But we'll make amends on that. And thanks for watching and giving us a message as well. Nice program. Only your adjectives. So he's talking to you when you were using
if
shambolic and all that. Okay. So
add more.
Add more. You can also add more, like you said in your name. Okay, 6 cents and more. Add more adjectives. Spiker, what the way are now woeful. On
the day I was with him.
Because on that day, seriously,
they are now woeful.
On that day, when I called you,
yes.
If the show should have.
Okay, yeah.
Or like I think
you been the studio.
I'm going to chat to.
Oh, not priority. Seriously.
Okay. I mean, professionally. You have corner. Only na can like the course winner. Yen share coach, you know, and I think Wise has got that far for us. Tamana your villain your friends and coach Milo no. Chini kramba. Na o can say we nya matra makwa ni nyoma ni ade. Fafi ho Wise will play that. Fafi ho na ye also I mean your thoughts on this whole fiasco.
You see, the thing was Milovan has been in the country for more than 2 weeks. Making
before his unveiling.
That's making secretly collapse for even Siki Akono. Do you get it? Suggesting players Siki Akono should call. And all this, you know, you are saying Matra Makwe. This is not this Matra Makwe. This morning, Murat was saying something, and my mind came to it. The Matra Makwe, you know, is an indirectly insult to Siki Akono. Because you are trying.
It is true because exactly, and
yes, so like
Matra Makwe.
Like the guy doesn't know what he's
This is not Matra Makwe because he's done it. He knows Ghana. He knows our culture. He knows our players. He knows our attitude. He knows our food.
He knows our culture.
And for who he is and for what he has achieved with Ghana. We firmly believe that this is not Matra Makwe. This is not Matra Makwe. This is not Matra Makwe. Because he's done it. He knows Ghana. He knows our culture. He knows our players. He knows our attitude.
Right. So that is the FA president at the unveiling when they were telling us or adoring Coach Milovan Rajevac somewhere September last year. A coach who wasn't a Matra Makwe coach. This is where he ends us. Now, continue.
Matra Makwe, he knows our country. He knows our players.
He knows our food.
He knows
our food. Are we going to use food?
You see,
food.
You know
now.
Players.
Yes.
Now, that's why I said, if Nifeli Sobetu Boaboa, not a nice day, because how did you know that this coach knows our players? If the coach should be in Serbia before you getting him to this country and unveil him.
But is it not mind baffling? Because before said Omode coach Ibano, Coach Betina Krum had 2 weeks. And what did you? What did some fan look at the panel that selected the coach? Ya Pami Siki, ya Pami Kosiapia, you say on the Monday morning swing. And then if we are forming a team, a committee to select Obia or Babidi a team Nenima, a whole Ghana, the interest of people are in Nippon and Sunday continent will be a technical person. Do you get what I'm saying? So it means from the right goal, searching for a coach for the Black Stars, we got it wrong. Randy Abbey into me a technical person. Or when the field was by then, Bernard Lipet now on coffin and the Abbas on your technical role.
Where is he?
Now only committee Nizo.
Where is he? Bernard Lipet. Where is he? Where is he?
So I mean,
no, the question is, are we still paying? Are we still paying?
Like,
where is he?
We are paying. Yes, say Omukwa Afcon. A bit when flashing, so just some few seconds. Okay.
We are
now
this
after this stage now, ye feel hono. Now yes, I select technique. Everyone saying assistant coaches, you know. Me as I offer coach on so be part-time pay base. Ono ni di obeyan say after call up near Colivia asan main tournament uncle Hobby. I'm talking about Otoado and Cameroon because our Dortmund na ejuma. and fun. And so in this case, you know, what is this thing that we need to continue all the time? Is I quite said upon year tournament. You call me a quack feli, near the same thing near Sunday aba, near Babetanase.
Okay, why right. Let me I'm coming to what
it's serious.
Just add up. With the Gabon game, same silly mistakes, same substitution mistakes. We had Thomas Partey and Jordan Ayew arguing
on captaincy.
No,
on the pitch.
No, Jordan Ayew, I mean, they were arguing.
Yes,
tactical arguments.
Yes.
When he was supposed to track back and he didn't.
Yes,
and
that was Jordan Ayew.
The Gabon game, they were talking about fair play or something. What fair play? It's a kind gesture. There's nothing like fair play as a rule. The only fair play, which is a rule, is FIFA financial fair play. Exactly. That is what is a rule. On that game, we were talking about, we had the ball, our player was on the floor, we just... See, it is up to the team whether to return the ball to you or play the ball. It's a kind gesture. You don't have anything against that. And they equalized 1-1. And in that game,
actually, you were even delaying time.
Yadom was even injured. And he asked them to even make a change. To the extent that Amate and Partey were just asking questions that, why is the coach not changing Yadom? Because he was injured. No, I have Philemon Bafo at the bench. He didn't play. Good. Comoros game. Comoros. People are saying that
800,000 population.
People, you know what people are saying, which is funny.
Right.
Algeria are defending champions, so maybe exactly. Algeria lost to Cote d'Ivoire, not Comoros. Cote d'Ivoire.
Is it 3 or 4?
A powerhouse. Cote d'Ivoire. They met Cote d'Ivoire, they didn't play against Comoros.
Exactly.
Ghana Black Stars played against Comoros. Although we were playing against 10 against 11. Yes, but with the red card they did go. I think it wasn't a red card because the keeper lost the ball. He was off the ball, and every striker will go in for such a ball.
Yes,
a rebound ball.
So you can't tell me that you are giving him a red card. Although it's kind of a serious decision.
Right.
It's not because you lost the ball in the first place. The keeper lost. So I was not looking for a red card. At least a yellow or something would have done, or a foul would have been okay, fine. But the red card was so. But yes, to playing against Comoros, and you consider the first goal under 4 minutes. Are you joking in this country? You started the style of Milo again. And I didn't even know why he started Jordan again in the team. Meanwhile, the first game didn't see anything from Jordan Ayew. Second game, we didn't see anything from Jordan Ayew. And the third game, he is still in the team. Meanwhile, you have a striker in the person of Abekwe sitting on the bench. Benjamin Tete at the bench. Boachi Yadom at the bench. Meanwhile, you are still playing Jordan Ayew as a striker. And he was playing Jordan Ayew in the Ayew as a... What are you talking about?
Very good. And then now, in the manner in which you consider the goal.
You consider the... When we started the game, see how we playing the game. We were just ballooning the ball just like that. As a modern football coach, you have to learn. You are playing the ball and you started ballooning the ball.
Exactly.
Take possession. You have Partey in the team. You have sorry, Idrisu didn't play, but who was playing alongside Idrisu? Sorry,
Salisu.
No.
Are you talking about in the middle?
In the middle, we had
Partey,
Shrek. And then
Sulemana played right.
Yes, he played the 4-4-2 right. So if you have
Fatau Ishaku.
Came later.
No, he played.
No, he started.
He started and he
against Comoros.
He substituted him out. And I was even mad why he took Ishaku out. And here's the thing. So you are playing against Comoros and you are ballooning the ball. You considered in the 4 minutes you conceded. You got a red card, yes, 10 against 11. But yes, still we're in possession of the game. So you have a whole Partey in your team. Partey is very good at playing the ball from behind. He's calm, just like how Toni Kroos plays ball. That's how Partey is. If you look at how he plays at Arsenal, that's how he plays. He sits behind the defenders, scan for players, get the ball, make those kind of passes. That he dictates play in the team. Why don't you use him to dictate play in your team? You didn't. You still went ahead, ballooning ball left and right, moving here and there, trying to lie on the pace of Kamasuli, Mana, and then how do you call it, Zaku, and it was not working. What are you supposed to do? Change the style of play. We got one back. Yes, we were still playing the kind of same football. You know that tactically things were not going on. Instead of you to make some changes, you didn't. And look at what he did. Took Isahaku out, brought in defenders. Why we needed a goal?
So tactically he wasn't there.
No, tactically Milo is bankrupt.
He's lost it.
We actually, and people are saying that our keeper was not that good. To be frank, the keeper whom we took to the tournament, Dodo Walcott, he was better than all the keepers we had in the team. People are saying
those that they give them chance.
Yes, Richard Atta. They said Richard Atta went to Africa, considered 6 goals. When they went to
Morocco against WAC.
He considered 6 goals in a game, one single game. He considered 6 goals. So what are people talking about?
The next one considered 4.
The next one, I understand he was not the one who was in the post.
Yeah, the next one I think was Ayi.
He considered 4. A whole champion of Ghana Premier League. Now moving away from them, let me come to the coach.
Now we will come there.
All right.
Okay, we are still taking. I want us to take the thing one after the other.
Understand.
As for the coach, now he is gone. We'll come down and then we will talk about it. Spiker. Now we have returned from the Afcon, and then all of a sudden the president of the Ghana Football Association, Keto, granting interviews here and there, trying to even incense and provoke Ghanaians after the fiasco in Cameroon. I mean, his comment on radio, on TV, and all that. How do you make of it? I mean, is it good for a president like Keto after going through this fiasco, after supervising this failed Afcon campaign, to be coming up? What's supposed to be done in the first place?
I think for me, as an organization like this,
yeah,
that's why every organization has got a PRO. Do you get it? Because he will know. I think he will know what to say. Since he's the communicator of the organization. Now, when you are something true, this was your job. If it were to be Nyantichi era, we would have seen Sandara come out all on social media, Twitter, Facebook, here and there, say we are sorry. Apologizing to the people of Ghana for this. I mean, should I say hopeless and useless performance they sent to
Afcon in Cameroon? Yeah.
Good. So why did you, the president, take this interview ahead on your own whilst you are working with people, PROs and communicators in the team in your team?
So in this case, he is not part of the communication team. I like your point, but he's gone past the communication department, and then the first point is granting interviews.
I feel he wants to go and
he be in the news,
defend Obian himself. I say you are going to defend the Obian who said Aseno, which is not right.
You see, the most striking thing is that the Ghana football went into the abyss. Okay, we lost complete interest in Ghana football right after the 2014 debacle in 2014. So we were just trying to bring the love back, small. If you remember, Anas came in, and then there was a total collapse of football until 2019, where the normalization came through to with the help of FIFA to institute it. Now, last season, because of Kotoko and Haas, people were just following the local league like that. The love was just coming small. All of a sudden, you go to Cameroon and you bring what happened in 2019 in Egypt. Another embarrassment.
So for me, I think this GFA one.
Hold it. Now we are going back to the tactical part again. Morat, fire tactics no. Now for Yembra GFA leadership, management leadership no.
That management is a disgrace.
I'm coming. We'll come there. Morat. Morat.
I don't know whether
it's something in Africa. I think I can't.
You see, when we are so furious, like the word does not come.
Hey yo.
You see, it's very painful. The whole Ghana Blasters.
When you see what Comoros are doing, when you see what Nigeria are doing, you see what Guinea are doing.
Now we shouldn't forget that Comoros has qualified for the round of 16.
Oh yeah. Thanks
to they beat us. Now the last game against Comoros. Our coach in an interview, that's the press conference, he came and he started these mind games to Ghanaians. What was he saying? Number one, he said the team that we have now, it's not like 2010 team. Question, was he expecting to use the 2010 team to go and play this Afcon? That's a question I want to ask him. How many years now? 10 years now. 2000. Okay, let me say 11 years now because we've passed 2021. 11 years now, you are still expecting the same thing you used in 2010 in this era. As a coach, that was the first thing. Said the team cannot. But wait, you and I, let's look at. Let's go back. Let's look at the team we have now. We have Walcott, a potential keeper. He's good.
Good.
You have Amate, who is good. Leicester City is performing. He won the FA Cup. You have Jiku, who is at Rene in the League One.
Yeah.
He plays. He's very good. You have Baba Rahman Redding. He plays in and out.
But who is at Strasbourg?
Was it? Then it could be Jiku.
Jiku is
okay. Rene is Kamal.
Yeah.
And then okay. So now we have Baba Rahman, who is playing as Redding in and out. He's good. He was better than all the players you called. The left back we called. Gideon Mensah in them. He's better than them. You have Andy Yadom at the bench. Not bad, because he can do the tackles for you. If you come to the midfield, you have Baba Idrisu Maluka. He plays a lot. He is very fun. In fact, when he was injured in a Gabon game, we were all sad because he was playing a beautiful football.
Yeah.
The whole midfield, Thomas Partey will go forward, and he's the one left alone to do all the clearing at the back for us, sitting behind. He was very good, fantastic. We had him. Wakasu, we have him, although he was injured, he didn't play. We have Chre.
Good.
You have Kamal Sulemana, Isaaku, you have Jordan Ayew, you have Deda Ayew, you have Samuel Busu was at the bench and we're not even using Samuel Busu. He's a winger when you're playing the day Jordan Ayew as a winger. Are you serious?
Until Comoros game.
See, look at this team and you're telling that you don't have a good team, you don't have quality. What are you trying to tell me?
And then we don't have the Messis and the Ronaldos.
How come that one didn't? I think it was.
So you finish with the Afcon games and then we'll come.
We have this team in your team that we don't have a good team. Comoros, which team are they having? Which players are they having? Guinea, which players are they having?
Hazard.
Which players are they having? Even Cameroon, which players? Abubakar,
they are telling us that we have a young squad. Debutant, 17 debutants. That is a fact. Okay, that is the truth. Almost 60.8% of the squad we sent were debutants. Tell me who has got the name in the Comoros squad? Who? Tell me.
We have this team and we are not valued. See, we are talking about transition. These are the transition. These are the players we need to groom.
Great.
If you have to take Dede and his brother out, I like how Dede perform, but he's selfish sometimes, very selfish sometimes. But if this is a young team that we have, we can build upon this team. Now in the Comoros game, he told us that we don't have the 2010 team. He came back again. He was saying he doesn't have a striker like a Samojan as a coach.
Okay. So he's
there.
Gone.
He's gone. Even at that particular point, now the moment she said that we should have written the letter.
Exactly.
Leave.
He's gone.
Now you tell us this is going to face Comoros. We are not going to face Gabon or Morocco. We are playing against Comoros.
They are ranked below even 100.
132.
Exactly. So below 100.
And
if I say below 100, I'm talking about if the highest rank is like just coming down. Also below 100, like 101. You understand?
Yeah,
very good.
And you are telling us playing mind games with Ghanaians that means he knew he was going to lose the game.
Good.
We are telling us we don't have someone like Asamoah in your team. Fine. A coach, when we were coming, he told us that the coach has been following the team for so long and he knows the team, and you are coming, you didn't know that Asamoah is not part of the team. Good. So you have to look for a striker. Meanwhile, you had Maswabe from Olympics in the team and we're not playing him. What are you trying to tell me?
Good.
Totally, tactically, bankrupt.
Everything lost.
Now, still on the coach. Okay. That one we
okay. So you heard it, okay.
But yes, so I don't know why.
I want you to finish the games at Afcon for Ghana, and then we come home to
another thing that
we shift attention to the management team.
If you're a team, you need a very sound place to concentrate. That's why when they go for camping, they say they don't want media personnel, they want to concentrate, they want to. Imagine you are going to play an Afcon and the hotel you are sleeping in is full of noise, a nightclub. These are some of the challenges. See,
the hotel was given to Ivory Coast, they rejected it.
They rejected it.
They give to, I think, Algeria too.
They
Algeria
rejected
it. But
because they have other plans.
Ghana
we accepted. And nightclub and Yadom, he came out and said he couldn't sleep. And if you're a player and you are facing this kind of troubles, how are you going to perform the pitch? You can't perform. One journalist said I'm not going to disclose his name. He was part of the team to Afcon.
Yeah.
He came out and said almost 8 players confided in them, telling him that even if some of the journalists and to some of the journalists that even if they train, the coach doesn't want to play them, and they feel like they want to even go back from the camp, Cameroon. They want to leave the camp and move to their various because they are not being played. All these things are happening there. Thomas Partey questioning why even some of the the ministers who follow the Ghana team to Cameroon, they were saying that even if they have the opportunities, they will go for the substitution board and make substitutions. Themselves making substitutions at 80th minute. What's wrong with you? As a coach, totally bankrupt.
So Spiker there. Spiker, I hope you are done on the games on the Afcon for Ghana.
Yeah, I want to attack.
You want to attack who?
The GFA president. Milovan.
Oh, you can't attack.
Professionally. Okay, professionally.
Why?
Right.
You can't
I think, guys,
professionally fire them.
It's okay. Because I think, hold your peace. I think this guy is really making, I don't know, he's doing the show with us. Sixth Sense is actually doing the show with us. He's also sharing his views here and there and all that, okay? My man, he says, you people, can you play football at all? He said I should ask you, can you play football at all? Okay, even if we can't play, we can talk about it. And it says, you two, can you play? Can you play? You see, we are making our suggestions to them. What is wrong is wrong. What is right is right. If from today, after this show, or from today to go, we are going to see positive signs around Black Stars, all of us will be happy. Okay? Right. Still, send your comments to us on Facebook. Leave it there. We'll have time to read for you. Or on WhatsApp. Soon I'll go to WhatsApp and check what I have had so far. WhatsApp 0540 0540-310597, 0540-310597. This is Sports Jet, and we are dealing extensively on the Black Stars. This is the first opportunity that we have to discuss the Black Stars after the Cameroon fiasco. Okay, now Spiker, what's the meaning? Now Yakwaba, and I'm a bisa sa comment na ketokreku dia bania dia ayu munso beke kenbi ne dia ohwe send your mercy ko how are things even before the appointment and all that. He say ya bobo machie wi ananwe. Oh,
issues no issues in there.
Can your person can?
You see that
now the next 5 minutes is yours.
The next 5 minutes is mine. Fine, mom say professional.
Good, professionally.
Professionally. You see, so looking at I'm starting from Milovan. Coach, our own substitution, they were coaching me in the first place. Now, look at the goals, sir. Milovan has been conceding all in the second half. 88 against
Morocco.
Gabon, Comoros. They also under 4
minutes. Under 4 minutes first goal. How? Comoros.
Look at this.
Their last goal was superb.
Look at this. Coach, thanks to Ghana, receiving. You actual CV amount. We've given you that CV.
Yeah.
When it came to, take the Black Stars to the first, actually the second World Cup in 2010. Qualifying us, getting to the quarter-final stage of the competition.
And that is the highest ever point in his coaching career.
In your career.
In the coaching, you know, I say so coaching na Ghana crown na manu.
From there you went out.
Yeah.
So I said before my man, and she said Ghana made a massive. I said now Mauricio Sarria, what coaching a police, I don't want the trophy about Chelsea. So European competition.
Okodi holidays are
such as European Cup. Now fine. What about Uko Saudi? It's a Saudi Uko Qatar. And then Yamal. The Pamo within 6 months.
Good.
Milovan, you were sacked. You went to Saudi. The same thing. You came back to Thailand. The same thing. You went to Algeria.
emphasize, baby, and who travel 1 year crack. 1 year crack, your daughter. Even 6 months.
Could it not say this Pragia people? The Pragia people
Why?
India. Relax. Relax. Don't say Pragia people, but put say Indians, probably Pragia.
We have any Pragia now.
India.
Oh,
India for the Pragia.
Wait, that is a Pragia or is a Pragia telenovela you put?
Pragia say one idea ni home movie.
So they get it. India scored Algeria.
No, no. India for Korea who's almost sacking.
They scored the Thailand team.
Thailand. I'm sure.
Maybe I do a mono.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So like, what is it? Why is it? What did I say?
So in this case, you are actually asking the GFA what did they see before appointing?
And this guy has been sitting almost you can say quite some years, bruh.
2 years. Almost 24 months.
This guy has no coaching experience. Like for the past 2 years, hasn't even gone on the field.
Is it 2 years or 7 years?
2 years, or 2 years without any job.
Without any job.
And then
I think it's more than 2 years because I understand in 2000 he left Ghana 2010.
Yeah.
He used 6 months in Algeria. He came. I think he was in the house for till 2012. He think
so. No, when he
had no contract since 2012.
We should not forget about it. Say what 2012.
Wow.
This is more than 2 years.
Good.
This guy. You see. You've sat down more than 2 years. So what did you see?
So what it means is that the management of the FA, including the leadership of the FA, three-man committees, they've let the whole Ghana down. And
Henry is asking questions that what did they see? When they brought the coach, listen to it. This is what they saw.
They saw,
And this is what the GFA president told you. Because that is what they see. No, it's not a matter of He said he has done it before. That was the 2010. So they look at the 2010 performance.
Only 2010. Forgetting 2011 to 2021. It's okay. Thank you. Continue.
No, 2010. Yes. That one, it was an agent who brought you. And the agent told the GFA, said, this man has been in the house without job. So if you need a coach,
he can get you
he can coach you a different coach in Serbia.
Wow.
He can get you a coach in Serbia. You went I can say offer a Winechi free agent Nechi. Eko friend Milovan. Abraham Milovan bedroom Ghana, and the agent called Milovan and told him, "Say, Master, the work you can't do. Do you know since Milovan came to this country, the agent has been trying to speak to Milovan and don't take the job."
Friend qualify.
I saw friend qualify.
Right. Inti the suggestions, okay. Let me pick one message on WhatsApp. Or say I'm watching
who he is and for what he has achieved with Ghana.
I think Coach Milo should be sacked.
Oh, he has been sacked.
Oh, what? So they've sacked him. I think the sports ministry, including the FA, they will do the needful by paying him his compensation and non-call. And even this one, so you better say Ghana need dia or be Sika Avran Grant to call you see Avran Grant to call the same thing or call you you ever heard you so and I know they will give him
no because I know say I'm coming I know say say these people they are good at court cases. They can file against the country.
They can see it because you are supposed to pay.
You pay ×2 of what you are.
Yeah, good. So
right. There was something I just want to add. You know,
let me pick this message.
Okay,
you see,
no
and then we say Jesse, and so I'll say I'm watching you from Asamanke. So thanks for watching, bro. We'll look forward to see you in the studio one day.
You see, I as a serious country who wants to do football, we have to be serious and intentional about the things we do.
Exactly.
Now, why am I saying this? Let's look at our technical coach. We have Bernard Lipet as our technical director.
What's the function?
I don't even know where he is.
This is the same function Otia Kenten was was heading or he was occupying, and then Ghanaians were saying that he was not doing anything.
Now, we don't know what to do. As a serious GFA who wants to do football, you brought in Otuado as a part-time coach. If you want to win something, if you want to win something in your life as a football country, you brought in Otuado. I'm not saying he's bad. He's not bad. He has been an assistant coach for the Dortmund team. Good. And he has brought in a lot of quality players, including Erling Haaland, who is saving scoring goals for Dortmund.
But he's not having time. It means if he's
now,
he don't have time.
That's the issue. You can't hire a part-time coach to a national team. No. Because how are you going to focus? Number two, you brought in the first assistant. Otuado is the second assistant. The first assistant in the person of Maso
Kunedu.
See,
he has been with national team.
I plead with you because I know this thing I'm going to say. It told me. But I wish he shouldn't be included in the Blasters anymore. How long has he said Blasters? They are not seeing anything.
I mean, national
team. His own club team, Lagos Cities. It's not even. Go see how Lagos Cities are.
He's one gentleman in Ghana.
Serve 3 coaches
who has got the enormous chance with the Blasters or with the national team,
still
including we can't woeful team there.
After the Blasters, he came to Kotoko. We didn't say anything to Kotoko, sacked him. Now he has taken the Lagos Cities FCs. As a national team, you want to employ coaches to come and work for you.
You don't even do like
you
that.
Don't. You have part-time coaches. To the extent that on the day of Afcon, you brought in an assistant coach who helped Milovan in the 2010.
Do you know what he does at the training grounds? If I tell you, the only thing you could see Masokunedu doing is arranging codes. If no codes, then when Milovan Rajevac divides the team into two, he will be the center man to referee that training game. That is what Masokunedu has been doing.
So we don't know. And you employ these people, they are not bad. But if you employ them on a full time, get them on a full time, not a part time. Otuado was not even at Afcon.
No, he didn't go. But he's an assistant coach. So tell me the impact.
So right now, what are the GFA trying to tell us?
Good.
Now, that is the
one side of it.
That's where the problem. Another problem we identified. Coaching the name you were born it up.
One day, tactically
bankrupt. You are sacking. Now, let's go to GFA.
Good.
GFA, when they were coming from Cameroon, the ministry invited them.
Good.
Now, when they were coming, they didn't even go. I think it's just when they summoned them, they should have gone first. But Ketokreku had an interview. Remember what Milovan said, that we don't have someone like Asamoah in the team.
Yeah.
Fine. But as a coach, you need to do for a striker anyway. Ketokreku in an interview speaking to the whole nation disrespected us, insulted us indirectly.
The first man to talk after the Afcon fiasco.
Are you serious?
And look at the position. He's too heavy. Not even as in, like somebody from even the communication department.
No.
A whole the leader of the delegation, if not direct, you have supervised the outcome because you are the FA boss.
To be frank, Ketokreku can be my dad anyway. But you see, Penny Tenefi, Emma and Kola Ejana can they can't didn't become and a Penny Tenefi, Emma.
See the outside for
what I say.
Now we'll get into the
you see, Penny. Now say you come and tell us this now. How do you want us to see? I've lost a lot of respect for Ketokreku. Telling me here that we don't have someone like Messi and Ronaldo in the team.
And if we have, we should mention
Morocco.
He was even daring us.
If we have, we should mention.
If we have, we
should mention it. Morocco, were they having Cristiano Ronaldo? Were they having Messi?
No.
Comoros, were they having?
Great. I like
Gabon.
How you mentioned
Gabon had someone like Aubameyang, although they didn't play him, but they scored.
Don't even go to other groups. Let's take to our group C. Comoros. Comoros didn't have somebody like Partey in their team. Comoros didn't have Jordan Ayew in their team. Comoros didn't have player like Kamaldeen in their team.
But they scored us. You come and stand right in front of us telling that we don't have Messi, Ronaldo in our team.
Oh, that is insult.
Messi in Argentina said he was suffering before he got that Copa America. Right, Ronaldo in his whole history, he has gotten only one cap for their team, Portugal. You come to tell me you don't have Messi, Ronaldo. Then why do you have the Blaster? Then dissolve it and let's know we don't have a team.
Exactly.
They don't have it. Let us know we don't have a team. For you to come, for you to come and tell me such words like we don't have Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi in our team. It's a whole disrespect coming in from a GFA president in the team.
That's why I made mention that in the first place, this man shouldn't even go out to speak.
It's a very disrespect.
I mean,
he disrespected the whole Ghana to the extent that he disrespected the whole president of Ghana.
And even his colleagues. Because if Asante Chum should sit down and analyze this, he said, "Now you said I'm a communication director. To you."
In addition, don't forget we've not even talked about the bonuses they were receiving. No?
It's okay. I mean, you see, the issues on Black Stars are too
many. The kind of funds we sent to Cameroon, whilst the Afcon itself recently was increased to $5 million, and we took times 5 of that money to the tournament that.
So you see, when we can talk on Black Stars issues, talk because the problems are they are many. They are really many. Others, I see my Facebook console blinking. I'll soon go there to read your messages. Okay. Still, leave us with your message. Well, on WhatsApp 0540310597, 0540310597, and then on Facebook as well. You go there, you search Caywisetv, and you go there, you leave your comment, you share across all platforms. Okay. Are we done on Black Stars and their issues?
Black Stars, there are a lot of issues. See, we can't talk about.
We can't finish, but we need to abridge it. Okay, we need to abridge it. I mean, the interview or the words from the president is very insightful, and it's something that we are all condemning. We don't want it. The ideal thing is supposed to have been that the first chance that you got, or you could have used your social media handles. You could have used the GFA Twitter handle, the Facebook handle, whatever handle that you've got, including your app.
That's what I'm saying.
Coming, including your app. You just tweet something small in the form of an apology because you raised the hopes of Ghanaians.
Hey, see,
you raised it, including me, my hope.
I knew we had a very good team, and looking at our group stage, the team we have, we can even beat them.
And then team,
if you talk about two teams going to qualify, won't you mention Morocco and Ghana?
We said it here that even if we are not going to be first on this show, I mean in the previous essay, Ghana will be runners up.
But in the group,
we said
in the group, we were the only team that had good and quality players.
The best players.
Even the Morocco team that we met, we realized that it's not anything extraordinary.
Because I like the way the Ghanaian were able to take off.
Right, guys.
From the Morocco game,
he didn't play.
All right.
He played.
Hakim, yeah.
Okay.
I thought yes.
I mean,
right.
Yes.
The World Cup qualify. The draw will come.
Wait, yes. We will soon finish with that. But guys, let's look at the solutions or suggestions that we can give to the FA. Now the coach is gone. Let me ask you, who do you suggest for the Black Stars? The next manager.
They should go to another 3-man committee.
No, that is the problem. That's the problem from onset. We all said.
You see,
so
right now.
So the committee, if we are forming, who should be in that committee? If you have to choose a new manager.
This one, you need the committee to go and choose.
This one, it's even clear for them to see that they did wrong.
Now, people are suggesting the person, George Boateng. They've suggested Otuado.
Others are suggesting Javi and then Tom. Is it Greenfield or something? Whatever. The Gabonese coach. Yeah.
Tom something. No, wait. He has called you or he has played well with you. So we are now considering.
Yeah, we are fine.
Gabon, were they a better team?
We are fine. Come on. Let's.
Your team wasn't good.
A coach who has achieved it before.
Oh, Javi Renard is there. Yes. He won it in Zambia. Go and pay the $100,000 and come in.
You make your suggestion and we move on to another. People are saturated with it.
Right now, looking for a coach. I can't recommend any coach for them. But what I would say is they should go into the market. Go for a high-profile coach. Pay him. A coach who has done it before.
who is an achiever.
An achiever. Who knows the terrain.
Great.
Don't come and tell me we knew, or this guy Milo has been following the team. Go to the market. Look for someone who has done it with teams before. Look at the profile will be there for you to see.
Great.
Get the team. And now we are talking about, we have to rebuild the team. The rebuilding doesn't mean sack the players we have now.
Great.
Use the same, because they are young talents.
Great.
Use the same players to build a team. Isahaku, Kamal Sulemana, the Barbara man he can still play. The Amate Jiku, mix the young ones with the experienced ones. Let them learn from them, and you do the transition from there.
Great.
Now,
from did in 2010.
And talking about, you are still looking for solutions for this. Now the code, they should go into the market. The GFA second, the GFA should not come and lie to us. They should be honest with us. If it is A, tell us that
it is A.
If it is B, tell us that it is B. Let us be transparent for us to see what is happening. There has been this allegation that I heard one of our journalists was saying it. I don't know how true it is. They say in the Blasters, the coach has only 15 players to call. Out of the 28 players, the coach is able to call only 15. The rest are for the management of the GFA.
It's true. It's true, because if you look at the ESCO, almost every member on the ESCO has a team.
That's because they will be
and
by
then
almost
the president
of interest.
Yes, very good. The president that we are having right now, his play agency is called Proton Sports.
And even the president is there. Now, moving away from there, that's the GFA we are still talking about. They should be sincere core players. They shouldn't even interfere in the coaches calling the play. They should not interfere. One is to give them the money or the support that they need. And going forward, let me wait. Coach Milo said something that I forget. I need to say it.
Really? I think we are doing suggestions.
That is part of the solution.
Okay.
But let me blast him. Oh. He told us that he took the team 3 months, but Nigerians call their
forget Milo. Okay, forget Milo. Let's go.
Asimi. Now let's talk about FIFA fans.
Great.
Anytime we want to camp, where do we go for camping? Qatar, Dubai, Qatar, Dubai.
Meanwhile, we
Qatar,
are playing the actual
Dubai.
show in Africa.
If you go to Qatar because of our facilities and all, fine, go. But see, we are in this country, or we are in this Africa. South Sudan received FIFA fund. Go and see the project they built. Mauritania received FIFA fund. Go and see the project they built. If you want to do your football well, these are the things you do. Your camp, facilities.
Yeah.
Go to Pram Pram. It's all about manhole and potholes. A pitch.
Others are even encroaching on the line.
You see? So if you are not ready to invest into your facilities,
right,
how do you expect? Now, football is not about talent. So while we talk about Ghana, we have talent. Football now is people are learning football.
Great.
Academies, players, they are learning football. They learn. So even if you don't know how to play football, you learn. I have a friend, he didn't know how to play football. Dauda Onumbo, but he doesn't know how to play football. But consistency, the guy now can dribble. I was shocked the day he dribbled 2 players. I was shocked because I know him very well. And moving forward, our government should stop this. Go and win this, and we give you this amount of money.
Great.
The money you give them, go to the grassroots, prepare their camp facilities, start from the grassroots. Let's build. The team that's won the 92s and 93s and
invest in the league.
Where did we get them from? Course football.
Yeah.
The hunger will be there for them.
Thank you. That is awesome. And that is perfectly true, because in 63, 65, 78, almost all the players were from the local league. Spiker, for just suggesting you go on, I think others too don't like us speaking in tree, so
okay,
let's do more.
So let me do the English. I think you see, we should bring back the coast. We should bring back the inter-schools, and we should organize
what happened to that?
More competition for the talented ones. Yesterday, I happened to be at the Phobia and Fabu short
fan games, okay,
at the President's Headquarters Park. You see the individuals playing. Charlie, the individuals playing, they are like, wow. The skills they have, the potential these people, and you see the person who was even commenting, the commentator said something that if government should even pay attention to such event like this once a year, at least, even if there's a call-up, we can place these people in this under 17 and under 20. Not forgetting that Ghana, we've done some before. Before 2010 World Cup, we had the under 20s who went to Egypt.
Yeah.
Played against almighty Brazil. Then there were these Neymars, the Oscars, and the Brazilian team. Were able to go triumphant over this player.
Great.
These people brought a cup here. And all what we could do is just the two people, because of their father played Black Stars, we focused on those two people.
It's okay.
No, I mean, it's
okay.
a suggestion. So you see, we should bring back the love for under 17, under 20,
The transition.
under 23 before they can qualify. Even go to the how do you call it, the woeful or the local Black Stars before you can even get a chance to play.
No, when they sit down and then bring a 4th division goalkeeper to come and play for the Black Stars. I get your point.
Because seriously, right now the local league, I mean, we have young talent.
And that is true.
We have young talent coming.
Right.
So if GFA wants to
Right.
do the Black Stars well, start from their house.
Okay.
Don't call you can't say Obroni Akoko to come and play for us.
Why you bring your go?
They know themselves.
Okay, so extensively on the Black Stars today. Wise will help us, and then we do this before we go. Okay, we'll be talking. Let's look at the draw for round of 16 for the Afcon. Though we are out, but it's possible. Did I even say it's possible? It's worth it giving you how the teams have played in the round of 16. It will start tomorrow, okay? And so tomorrow, Burkina Faso will play Gabon in the first game. Then Nigeria, the team for me in this Afcon is Nigeria, who have gone 3 games, winning everything with some 100% record. So they will play Tunisia, and it's a cracker, okay? It's a cracker. So tomorrow, the round of 16 will start with 2 games. Burkina Faso will play Gabon, and then Nigeria will play Tunisia. Wise will put that one on your screen for you to have a feel of it. Guinea will come up against Gambia, and then the host nations, Cameroon, will come up against Comoros Islands on Sunday, and then Senegal will play Cape. Senegal and Cape. We will see a possessive kind of game in that particular game. Football. Morocco will play Malawi, and then Ivory Coast will also play Egypt, and Mali will come up against Equatorial Guinea in that one. So round of 16, 8 teams will go home, and then 8 will progress in that. Okay, let's look at the Ghana Premier League match day 14, right? Day 14 of the Ghana Premier League. Wise to put that one on the screen for you to see. But before that, before the match day, let's look at the table after week 13. Wise will display that. And I think Kotoko are leading with some 27 points, followed by Adriana Stars, who are also with 24 points, and other Hearts have climbed the ladder to the 6th position. I think they are there with some 20 points. You see the form guide and everything on that. Wise will display that as you are seeing. That is the nature of the table. Okay, we skip it. Let's go to the fixtures of not the fixtures. We look at other stars on the Ghana Premier League, where we have clean sheets, where we also have goal considered and all that, and then a clean sheet. I think the Mediama are leading, and then goal considered and all that. Elena Sharks are the poorest team in the Premier League this season. They have played 13 games and lost all the 10 games in the 13 games. So they have lost 10 games. They have let in almost 17 goals, or that's 24 goals, somehow like that. So they are at the bottom of the league, having recorded just 2 wins and then 1 draw. So they are with 7 points. I think that team will go to relegation. Sharks will go to relegation. So guys, Spike, I'm sure in few. We look at the Ghana Premier League, match day 14. After the stars that we have displayed and all that, Kotoko taking on Mediama, Hearts taking Karela.
Karela and Hearts of Oak.
Yeah. Snappy, then we move out of here.
It's going to be a crucial game for Accra Hearts of Oak. We all know how Karela.
At the Camps Park, yes.
Yeah. We all know how Karela is performing this season in the Ghana Premier League. They held Kotoko in a 1-1 draw. If they could remember.
Yeah.
And also Sharks are. Karela has been doing
very
well in their home ground, so I think it's going to be a crucial game for Accra Hearts of Oak. Moving on to Kotoko Mediama, Kotoko shouldn't, my own Kotoko, they shouldn't think that they are, the favourites now. Anything can happen. Look at what King Faisal did to them. Who knew that this could happen? So Kotoko should go in with the mindset of playing to achieve and gain something in the future. If only they want to win the Premier League.
Okay. Well, why we team no Kotoko for Mbeka Bibiana. Kotoko no medium.
Kotoko is playing a very fine football. Big up to the coach, Prosper Doctor. He is actually doing something good with the team, and since they brought in new players to the team. And big ups to the keeper of Kotoko, Danlad.
If we have Hearts game or what the Kotoko game, why should put that on the screen?
Yeah, Danlad is also, about Laura has left, Kwame Ban wants to lead the team.
Yeah.
And then Danlad is now, and he's actually doing well in the team, Yeah. So I think Kotoko is doing a very good work with the players that they've got, and especially their number 6. Agadas.
Richard Wodu Agadas.
I always like that Agadas.
You like him.
I like him.
In fact, he's a good player.
Yes, he's a very good player. He has been playing a very good football. And then the striker, they go from, is it Togo or Benin?
The Cameroon. Yeah, Cameroon.
Cameroon. Yeah, he's also,
Fege, then Frank.
Yes, he's doing well, because I think one of the games he scored 3 goals. He scored a hat-trick.
I think the front two, the duo, that Cameroonian, they are involved in almost, let me say, 50% of Kotoko games.
So I think Kotoko is doing, you can see the flair, the cohesion, you can see the commitment, the hard working they want to do. And big up to Coach Prosper Ogum doing the whole lot of work over there. He left Wafa, and Wafa is suffering.
Yes, exactly.
So that has to tell the impact and the knowledge of the coach in the team.
Coaching has a role.
So big ups to them.
Right.
I wish I can say something about that Accra Support team, but
go ahead.
They have this guy Richmond.
Imposed.
Yes. He has been doing well for the team in a way.
I think they signed him from Wafa.
Yes, and then the whole House of Folk team, they had a rough time beginning of the season, and they are now trying to find their feet. But I think their coach name Bodu, is it Richard Bodu or Samuel Bodu? You have a player like Richmond Bodu, so I always confuse. Samuel Bodu is also doing very good work with the Accra Support, with the style of play, and Awako in the team too is also helping the team very well. So I think Accra Support against Karela, Accra Support is going to.
That game is 3 p.m. today.
Yes, and don't forget they won their last game that they played. The last game they played before they come to play this one. Yes. They won it. That is a whole lot of confidence for the team, and
then also trashing Golden Cake in the FA Cup in the
you understand. So. Africa Kotoko if you mention
it's not
wrap it up. Big up to Accra Suffolk. I'm expecting them to win this game because I want to see Accra Suffolk and Kotoko in the top 2. Okay. So that the league, we have that kind of lesson in it. So I want to see.
What I will add on the Accra Suffolk management is I like the way they are carrying their team. With the the performance they are bringing up, and with the confidence they've got in Samuel Bodu, he can do it. Okay. So if it should be any other team in the Premier League, but this time the coach is gone, and I like the way they stick to him, encouraging him to do more, and the guy is also improving to do more and more. Okay. It got to a time this guy even collapsed, even in the field of play.
The pressure was too much.
And I like the way they stick to him, and then big ups to Accra.
Okay. It's been an extensive show today, seriously, and it's all because of the Black Stars. We spent a lot. We gave, and then we gave our thoughts and then suggestion on them. Okay, but before we go, let's do match day 10 of the Division 1 League. We are doing the Division 1 League in zones. Okay, a lot of games. Why should be flashing that on your screen? Zone 10, no, my day 10 in zone 1, fixtures and Zone 3 fixtures. You see them on your screen, and I won't go through that. But today, I think the Black Princesses also have a game today, right?
Yes, they have a game.
They have a game. The FIFA Under 20 Women's World Cup. I think that will be staged in Costa Rica. So they'll be playing Uganda today. We wish them all the best. Okay, right. So we are going. But before we go, let me pick up this one and then we move from here. Like I said, one external panelist is 6 cents and more. He has joined us since the start of the show today, and so my man, big up to you. Okay, we appreciate your time with us for just sticking to us till this time. We appreciate it. He said there's a product that we need to. Anyway, let's talk more. Okay, you can pick Y's number or pick the number on the screen and then chat him. Okay, anything. He will just sort you out. Those that gave us message, I think a lot of them, not all of them that I was able to reach, but Edmorat, we are going.
Yes.
Final words and then we leave from here. You know, we have other agenda to
yeah, sure. So final words, I think the Blasters, they should look forward and then try to structure the thing from the beginning. As Henry said, they should start from the grassroots. I don't know what happened to inter-schools, those days, DHS. You know, I was a goalkeeper in my school and I was good. Oh yeah, sure, I was good. I was very good, you know. They have to start because you can groom the people from there. Our under-17 football team, we should groom them, use this same team, groom them, get them together, let them play, let them have the flair, the commitment, the cohesion, take them to under 20, from 20, 23, from 23, we come to the national team. This is how all the if you look at the England team, that's what they do. Germany, that's what they do. Like, we should follow those kind of cues. So I would say big ups to everybody who joined us, who watched us on Facebook, those of you who listened, and all our friends. And big ups to my one and only, the sports doctor, Dr. Biko Koda, the sports pastor. Oh wow! I know. Sports pastor too. They are in Kofodia anyway. Okay. So big ups to everybody, Mr. Jiwe, and they've been of help to me, you know. And nice when you go back, and big ups to you too, Bright, for having me in your studios, and Caywisetv too. Right, we are doing this together. Spiker, Drillis. Comforter Tubia will come inside in this particular sign off. We are here. Go ahead. Oh, we are going.
First of all, we just want to thank our viewers very much for sticking with us.
Very important. Yes, 6 cents. 6 cents.
6 cents. 6 cents. I like the name. 6 cents.
6 cents and more.
Thank you very much. 6 cents and more. You've been with us. Thank you very much. And don't be don't be so independent to only view this. Share to other people for them to also like and watch. And also, last time when I went to the office, they thanked me for not giving them.
Go ahead.
The managers of Star Life Insurance Company, or insurance, the life insurance, Boss Prince, Mr. Wusu.
Which branch?
Ring Road branch.
Very good.
Yes, Ring Road branch, my own branch. Boss Wusu.
Let's say my own branch. That's it. You built something there.
Oh, Charlie, let's go.
Boss Wusu, Boss Prince, Mr. Tinkran, and Mr. Lunchmon, and all the team members of Star Life Insurance Company. I say big ups.
I tell you, you are not done.
My people to tell me to do the same.
Let me finish.
Comfort, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
We want to hear mention it.
See, you are.
Congratulations to Sabrina. I mean, you were over the week.
New channel.
Yeah, new channel. That's why it's not new channel.
Okay. Wrap it up.
Congratulations to you.
Okay.
Very much.
Okay.
But right.
That's fine. Yeah.
The home use sellers at Namiche. The home use sellers. You know,
okay.
There are some people there that I won't say big shout out to. I don't know their names, but anyway,
yeah,
all the people selling is there.
Aquesta is there.
Aquesta stayed in your house.
So today too, you've mentioned.
No, hold on. No, I didn't
mention Questa.
It's okay. It's in your house. So because all the Namiche sellers.
It's okay.
At the home use sellers anyway.
Fine.
Yeah.
Questa, you see, we are going to have meeting around you, okay? Me, I don't know you.
Doris,
now
Christiana, my mom.
Okay.
I'm mentioning the ladies.
These guys are funny. Charlie, we are going. But let me say a big thank you for all those that joined from minute 1 to this particular time. Well, today you didn't see Emmanuel Bruce here because of some issues, okay? We wish him all the best wherever he is, and we hope to see him next week. So Bruce, wherever you find yourself, we are with you, okay? Next week we hope to find you here. And then there's good news in the house, guys. The technicians, the producer, the whoever is behind this production, I'm talking about Caywisetv. Wise has gotten himself a baby bouncing girl.
Oh, nice! Like, you should have said this. Hold on. Please, is it a female or a male?
The baby girl.
Baby bouncing girl.
Girl. Yeah, the sugar daddies are here.
So you need to focus the camera on us because this thing matter. You can't just let it go like that. Okay, so if we delay sometimes and all that, it's not anything. Sometimes you need to attend to family issues. You have to be So, Wise, we want to say congratulations to you.
Big one.
Big one. We are happy for you, okay? Your nights are not spent just like that.
Hey.
You've been spending the night very
well.
Oh,
are you there? You and I were not there.
Oh, but so this is evidence of what has been happening.
It's
an evidence.
A physical one, tangible.
Yes, exactly. So Wise, congratulations. Okay, we are behind you in this. We celebrate it. Okay, and then who else should I also say? As you mentioned, want to cry. We are going like.
We are going.
He's making you confused. Just mention that Abuna. Let's go.
What's Abuna? Okay, fine. Abuna, good afternoon to you. Are you okay? So we are going, guys. Thank you for joining the show. My name is Bright Jr. and that is Eddie Morat from Ghana Broadcasting Corporation joining. And then Eddie, Spiker Drillis. From where?
Anyway.
Charlie.
And he drives, so if you want to go anywhere, Spiker will just get you.
Okay, so follow them on their social media handles, okay? On Twitter, me for instance, you can find me on Facebook as Barrister Bright Jr. Same on Twitter as well. You mention yours and
Eddie Morat, EDEMORRAT on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, WhatsApp, everywhere.
Right, so same time next week. Oh no, not same time. No, today we didn't start at all. So we are hoping to come your way next week by 10 a.m. Okay. We had the one bashing that we don't stick to our time.
Okay.
So next week we'll meet you at 10 a.m. Bye for now.